What's up, y'all? Welcome to QueerSpectives.
Hello.
We're still at Melt. My name's Kay Short.
My name's Lisa.
And today we are talking about
how to know what you are on the spectrum. This is kind of the video for people who are like, okay, I've kind of come to the conclusion I'm not totally straight. I don't know what I am. Am I gay? Am I bi? Am I trans? There's so many things you could be, and it's hard to know which one you are. You know, I dated guys very briefly in middle school.
for 20 minutes.
Yeah, literally for usually 2-3 days tops. And then I was like, what the fuck is going on? I don't like this. It was just when I put the idea of being with a girl into my head, it was that emotion just was through the roof, and this was so much bigger than what anything I could have ever felt with a guy, that I was just well, there you go. That's my answer.
So just to let you all know, I don't know. I don't think I ever even identified as lesbian. But I felt very pressured to follow the lesbian script. I definitely know that I like girls, so don't worry, I'm on the right channel. I'm attracted to guys. I think just them physically.
Yeah.
I'm just but I can never imagine myself being in love with a guy.
That's something that I was gonna say. This is kind of my checklist. I mean, there's so much gray, but for me it was can I see myself being emotionally, spiritually, physically, and mentally connected to that sex? Do it with men and do it with women, and then be can I see myself being married to them? Can I see myself being 70 with them? Can I see myself having sex with them? Go through all these different scenarios and see what you feel. Because for me, it was I could check every single one off for women, and I couldn't do that for men. And the proportion of how much more it was for women, to me just said lesbian. If you're in that place of do I just think girls are attractive, or am I actually a lesbian? Can you see yourself marrying a girl and having kids with a girl and being 70 with a girl versus just thinking girls are hot? You have to think about all those different things. You can go through it with a guy too and decide, am I bisexual, or do I just have a physical attraction for men, but it's not a strong enough physical attraction that I would actually really be with them.
I guess where I'm at right now is I know that I'm not fully lesbian, and I'm definitely attracted to guys, and I don't mind having sex with guys. I'm not gonna go out and just have sex with all of them, you know what I mean? I'm just very queer, very different, and
And I think that's another thing that we need to say is don't feel pressured to put a label on it. I know that society kind of does that. You really, really don't need to. Just date who you want to date. Establishing that I'm not fully straight is the first step, and sometimes that needs to be the only step.
See her big old head in the background. Actually, we have a special guest for all of you. We have a friend who manages Melt, and he's the ambassador.
He's the guy.
Yeah, he's a guy at 5th Street. He plays in that gray area, and his name's Pablo, and we're going to ask him to come over here real quick.
Hey guys, how are you guys doing today?
In this video, we're talking about identification and how we identify, right? How do you identify with your sexual orientation?
Sexually active.
He's a smart ass.
I am down for anything.
So does that mean that you've had interactions with men?
Yes.
How far have your interactions gone? No.
Wow, seriously?
I'm going to tell you what I know about Pablo. I definitely know that he likes women. And I know sometimes he kisses guys, but I don't know how often you kiss guys. And if you're looking to kiss more guys.
Yeah, if it happens, it happens. I haven't kissed a guy in a while, though.
Why is that?
I guess my mind's been on girls lately. I mean, I guess that's who's actually shown more interest.
Do you think it's harder to find guys that would be...
No, I guess they're easy to find.
Really?
Yeah. Guys are sluts.
Oh my God.
I mean, I could go out tonight and bring a guy home.
What? Where are these places and these spaces in Phoenix, Arizona?
Why, are you down?
When did you know you liked girls?
Well, I had my first girlfriend in kindergarten.
When did you know you liked guys?
Well, I mean, I've always liked guys. I always found guys attractive. But I didn't really act on it until about sophomore year.
Did you identify yourself?
No. Other people did for me. You know how those movies where people bully you and make posters about you being certain things? Mm-hmm. That actually literally happened to me.
If you were to give yourself a label, what would it be?
I don't like to label myself.
You don't?
No, I mean, you can say I'm bi, but I don't always act bi. If it happens, it happens.
Lisa had this whole checklist. So Lisa, give him the checklist.
Can you be emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually attracted to each sex?
Yeah. As it happened, but I feel it can.
Could you see yourself getting into a long-term lasting relationship, getting married to either sex? Or is it just one?
Not anymore.
At any point in your life?
I like to think I could, yeah. I don't know, I'm kind of salty about
If you weren't tainted?
Why are we talking about taints?
Okay.
Anthony!
This guy.
Anthony!
He's 10 years older than me.
Hey,
Young folk.
We're talking about our first time when we found out we were bi. When's the first time you found out you were bi?
A real question though, when did you find out? Oh, what? So, Pablo, is there anything you have to say about identifying, or any advice for? anything about being in those.
Do
in
what
this
makes you
spectrum.
happy. Who makes you happy? Do who?
I like that.
What makes you happy? Who makes you happy? I don't think you should always label yourself as one thing. Just have fun. Go with it.
All right, Pablo. Thank you so much for being.
Thanks for having us. And tune in next week when I'm talking about. What will I be talking about next week?
You tell me.
Penises? Penises are gross. Right?
But yeah,
She's a lesbian.
a little biased.
Okay, you're not a lesbian. Do you think penises are gross?
Yeah,
They're not attractive.
pretty. Like,
They're not attractive. Floppy. You gotta get it hard.
I like penises. I don't think it's cute. I don't look at vaginas. I think they're cute.
Vaginas are beautiful. They're like roses.
But I don't be like, oh, that's a cute vagina.
I do. Cut.
So,
Tune in next week.
anyways, thank you all so much for watching.
Cut to commercial.
QueerSpectives. If you all want to follow Pretty Pablo, make sure to follow him.
My Instagram is pretty_Pablo. Twitter is LYSA'S. My website is ashleymadison.com/Pablo.
If you want to follow Lisa, you can follow her at.
Akura Music, AKURA Music.
You can follow me at Unforgettable Short, and you can follow us at QueerSpectives. If you like Pablo, just give him a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to our channel by pressing that subscribe button. You know where it's at. Right here. There's kids around. There's kids around. There's kids around.